The worst types of teachers that anybody could have in class, high school, middle school, even elementary school, so this is an audience for everybody between the ages of 5 and 18, or maybe 19 if you're a super senior. No judgment, but yeah, let's get right into it. This first one is kind of obvious, but it's having a strict teacher. Now, having a strict teacher just like sucks, Like, why do you have to be like so annoying and so mad about like some dumb rules of school, bro? Like, I don't really think are paying you that much for you to be doing all these rules and regulations, Like, I don't think this should be that deep, Like, why are you just being so annoying with this stupid assignment? Let me give you a little example. Basically, one time I was just doing my homework, it was due at 12. I was doing it at like 11:50, it was kind of late, or it wasn't late, but it was gonna be late. I turned it at 12:04, and she was like, "Oh, 5% off." Because it was due late. I was like, you know what? That's fair enough. Whatever. I turned it in 4 minutes late. Whatever. Take off 5% off the freaking points it was. Whatever. I don't really care. But then I see my grade on that assignment, and it was a freaking 5. Or it was a 0. It wasn't even a 5. It was a 0. Like, what? That makes no sense. 5% of 100. Or whatever. Let's say I would have gotten an 80 on this assignment. 5% of 80 is not 0. I'm pretty sure that maybe I'm wrong, Maybe I don't have the best grade in math, but I'm pretty sure 5% of like 70 isn't 0. Like, what? That makes no sense. That brought my grade down to like a C plus too. That brought my grade down like a hefty a lot. It's English, so I guess I should have expected it. Like, that class freaking sucks. I still hate that class and that teacher and that class and the teacher, bro. Like, that I should have just expected it. And I also had this really annoying and strict Spanish teacher. Actually, both my Spanish teachers from both years have just been sucky. My first year, my freshman year, I had a really good Spanish teacher. He was new. He came from like a different like ghetto school or whatever. And, he was really cool. He was like the best Spanish teacher I've ever had. Then Spanish 2 and 3, both my teachers just sucked. I don't know. There's something with these Spanish teachers, just like, they just like suck. Like, I don't know where they get these Spanish teachers from. They all must like spawn in like, oh, here's crappy Spanish teachers, go take them to the school, and then they just give them to me for some reason. Like, this freaking sucks. I haven't even, it's not even these 2 teachers I've had. It's like multiple Spanish teachers that just like, I've heard people say that like, oh, this person sucks. Like, bro, what? Like, why? How are you so bad? Like, let me tell you something. So, one time I was literally just like, I had my head down, like facing the other way. I wasn't even sleeping, right? I had my face down the other way. And then my teacher gets all mad at me and was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Don't sleep. Or she's like, if you want to sleep, go sleep in the nurse's office or something." Honestly, I should have gone up and went to the nurse's office. But I mean, I wasn't really sleeping. It's first hour. I'm really tired. I'm not trying to do all that. So I was just like, all right, whatever. But like, that was just so dumb. Like, what? I'm not even freaking sleeping. I just had my head faced the other way. And like, it is so dumb. I remember one time, oh my gosh, that voice crack. I remember another time, it's second Spanish, whatever, Spanish 2, freaking, I asked to go to the bathroom, and she was like, no, or she didn't even say after I was done teaching. She's like, why are you asking while I'm teaching? Wait, go sit back down, wait. Like, what? It's so dumb, bro. I should have just walked out. Right there. But, like again, it was third hour. I was very tired, and I did not want to do anything. But it's just something with these Spanish teachers. It's just so annoying. Now, speaking of sleeping in classes, the next bad teachers to have is just boring teachers. Like, this was basically my whole entire schedule. My schedule this year kind of boring. But, I have like math class, second hour is so boring. Like, last year, I had a really good math teacher. I actually knew what I was doing, surprisingly. I still kind of know what I'm doing right now, but like, not really, because of my teacher is so boring. Like, I always try to fall asleep in that class, and he just wakes me up, bro. He's so old, bro, and so boring. Like, at least try to make it entertaining. Like, I don't know, do some magic tricks or something. But all he does is yaps about some boring stories from him in the Marines. Which, like, I guess, you want to tell your students about your time in the Marines, but like, it just gets boring, bro. He won't even let us sleep. Like, I'd understand, like, he lets us sleep, nap time, a bedtime story, he gives us a little bedtime story for all of us to go to sleep. But no, he doesn't. And he just, like, He wakes me up. He wakes everybody up that tries to sleep. So I just stopped trying to sleep. I just draw in that class now because how boring it is. But I had this one study hall teacher for like half a semester. Like there was something about the schedule. It's a whole thing. But I had her for like for like 3 weeks actually. But like she just sucked. She didn't let you sleep. She like barely let you go on your phone. She didn't let you talk. Like it's just freaking study hall. It's not that deep. Why can't we sleep or talk to other people? Like it was just so boring. All you could do is just go on your computer and like maybe find a random game. And I'm sure if you like she saw you like playing a game on your computer, she probably would have freaked out on you or something, bro. Like why, bro? It's freaking study hall. It's not that deep. None of these classes should be this deep for you to get mad over. The next type of teacher that like sucks to have is just a teacher that just gives you so much homework for no reason, absolutely no reason. Like why am I having or getting these so many assignments from this teacher when I freaking already get a bunch from other classes? There should be no reason for me to be getting so many assignments from one class. Like what part of your day made you so mad? Be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give my students today a bunch of homework assignments. You know what? I'm gonna do it for the rest of the year. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty goofy idea, huh? This sounds like a good idea to give my students a bunch of homework assignments for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's a great idea. Why not? Like, what part of your day made you think that? Like, it was a good idea? This is not a good idea. Did you like your dog pee in your cereal? Like, and I feel like that's the only reason you would think that at all in your mind. Next is just English teachers. English teachers suck, except my first 2 years. My first 2 years of English, I think I already said this in the last video. My first year of English, I had the same teacher. He was the best teacher, but this year's teacher sucks. I hate her so much. It's so boring. I think I should just blow up that class, honestly. Like, I think that should be the only way to resolve it. Not any other class. I don't even care. I won't even bomb the school. I will just be exploding that one class. Don't take that seriously. The feds, please, no rating, because that was a joke. But yeah, subscribe so I can drop a song at 1,000 subs, or I'll probably drop it anytime soon. But subscribe so I can do that. Or no joke, no scam. Your class will be the most boring class ever.
Subscribe.